digital marketing directors are constantly trying to find new customers, but they're using the same old digital marketing channels list. Have you ever felt like, there's got to be a better way? Well, there is. And if you've ever heard of that book, it's called The Road Less Traveled. You'll understand that there's opportunity when you discover that the masses, what they're doing, you go find what that is and you do something different. Hey, in today's video, I'm going to show you the road less traveled in marketing. Welcome back to the WSI Priority Media YouTube channel. I am your host, Richard Cruz, and today I'm going to be showing you my favorite 4 totally underused digital marketing channels list that you can take advantage of immediately and start generating more new customers. The first one is my favorites, Google remarketing campaigns. The second one is Bing. The third one is LinkedIn. And the fourth one is email, but not your grandpa's the old email marketing, right? Mass email marketing. I'm going to show you how to be able to use good, solid, strong email in a way that is completely underutilized and extremely effective. So let me start off by going to the first one, the Google remarketing campaigns. Everybody is trying to drive traffic to their websites, but few are really doing smart multi-channel remarketing. By creating micro goals and macro goals on your website, you can separate hot prospects from the cold, uninterested ones that are never going to do anything on your website. When you use macro goals, for example, those are people who fill out the form, who contact you, who purchase from you. The micro goals are the behaviors that show interest, like time on site, the buttons that they press, the videos, the scrolling to a certain part of your page. Now you can use display, you can use video, and you can use social retargeting for honestly pennies on the dollar. And you can market to not cold traffic, but warm traffic. And Marketing 101. And if you get anything out of this video, or if you learn anything this year about marketing, it is that it is cheaper and it is more productive and smarter to market to warm traffic than it is to cold traffic. So this is a huge opportunity if you'll take the time to make sure that you have built-in scoring with micro goals to be able to combine them with remarketing. The second one is Bing. You remember Bing? By the way, sometimes it's often thought of as the red-headed stepchild of Google because Google is that 800-pound gorilla, but many have forgotten about it. That's good news for you. See that it is much cheaper. There is less competition on that platform, and you can dominate there and generate a pretty good amount of leads, and you can do it for a very reasonable price. So go check out that and let me know how that goes. That'd be very interesting. I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised. Number 3 is LinkedIn. And LinkedIn, again, it gets dwarfed sometimes by the biggies, Facebook and Instagram. But if your target is B2B, then you can go and target ridiculously well. I mean, you can go by a position, you can go by an industry, you can go by a company, you can even, let's say that you are really wanting to move in, that you have a company that is a massive target for you. You want to get into that company and do business with them. You can even get down to a point where you can geo-target down to a city and a company, and you just hammer them with ads in that company where you become like a big fish in a small pond. If you ever walk in the door, everybody will probably know you because they've seen you, and you can inject yourself for very little money using LinkedIn. It is a brilliant, unbelievable, powerful tool that you can use if you're in B2B. If you'll just take some time to map out your targeting, run an ad, their ad platform has gotten really, really good, and let your presence be known. Definitely take advantage of that. That's a big one. And the last one, right? Not the old traditional marketing, but this is a great example of the road less traveled. Email marketing, it is so overused. I mean, everybody, including me, hates spam with a passion. But here's a little used strategy that works wonders, and it is so much more welcome. And it's called Gmail ads. See, you can set up Gmail ads and you pop up right on their display inside of their Gmail, and you're not an intrusion, you're not a spam, you're just there. And if you did anything but just literally use that for display, for visibility, for brand, for awareness, oh my gosh, it is a powerful tool. And it is literally like having a front of the line pass at Disneyland, because you are at the top of their mailbox over and over again, and they're never having to click to open, they're never having to hit junk and spam, you're never an annoyance on their day. So that is really a huge opportunity. So those are my top picks for you as far as digital marketing opportunities that are underused, that have a great opportunity. Because when it comes to marketing, I hope that you like winning, because if you do, go find the road that's less traveled and use those underused opportunities and use them in your favor. I wish you the best in your marketing, and if you have found anything here to be of value, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear about you. Like this, share this, subscribe, and that's it for today. Until next time, thank you for watching.